totally clueless. That's what our buds Kevin and Rob appear to be.
That's totally unfair. You got me going, da, 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 and it's not fair for TV Carnage to actually show it that way.
Fair schmear. I presented it in a concise and accurate manner.
Okay. Well, I think people should watch the whole clip and maybe they'll actually see the true story.
Well, make up your mind. Do you want the true story or do you want the truth? All right, let's talk about why Stefan's performance on Talk About was so shitty. Stefan?
Hi, I'm Stefan Brogren. You might know me from such shows as Degrassi Junior High and Degrassi High, playing the character Snake. I'm also on that show, Next Generation, playing Mr. Simpson's the same damn guy, but I guess we'd figure that out.
Your character is essentially mature, a little bit grayer in the pubes.
I'm a little more grayer in my pubes, yeah. Thanks, man. And I don't know if you remember Talk About, but Talk About was such a hit in Canada. They finally had to have celebrity Talk About. That means that everything has to go up a notch. The chances of winning are even tougher.
Oh, for sure. And just having you guys on the show brings up a notch. Here you go. You're the one in the red and black striped top.
I'm wearing a nice. I'm the guy at the left beside the little kid, and I'm the little not so little kid. And I'm wearing sort of a cowboy motif.
Yeah, you kind of look like a gay Woody from Toy Story.
But sexy. And that's Chris Charlesworth, who's now like 6'8". He was tiny as hell. He was a tiny little boy.
Looks like Chris has gone for the saucy college boy look.
Oh. Tourism Award.
That's right. That was fun?
Yeah, it was great.
And an international Emmy Award for that show?
Exactly.
You guys are rolling. You're flying.
Congratulations. What's your...
You guys are playing for a pretty obscure charity.
UNICEF, which was kind of forced on us by the, well, I could have been like, I want to help the animals. No, it's for the children.
Yeah, how many kids did you end up feeding with the $3.49 you won?
So many. It's just because of Talk About.
Any strategy going in?
And here's our co-contestants that we're going to go up against. They're like porn stars, and we're like these
virgin nerds.
Exactly, and they're just like whores on the other side that are totally fucking each other. You know they are too. And the host, you can tell, is totally like he's getting
nervous. He wants to get an orgy started.
He either wants to get in there or just like get us off stage so that he can get in there. But now she's like, well, it's for the children. We're going to help the children.
Well, they're playing for a real charity, Snake. They didn't just pull UNICEF out of their ass.
Both teams. Now that we have met our stars,
let's talk fashion.
You can totally tell it's the 80s. Like, we've got Miami Vice styles and see how tapered my pants are?
And don't forget cinched. And the Martin guy on the right seems to be making some extra pocket change by advertising New York City on his pants. NYC in the biz.
Play until you hear this sound. There's something you can't do.
The sound of Stefan thinking.
So, the team with the most points at that time wins the game and $1,000 for their charities. Plus the opportunity
and
to add
this guy is just
in the bonus round.
so unhappy.
We tossed a coin,
like you can tell in his face.
What? Why would he be unhappy? He's a game show host. And it's a Canadian game show, Stefan.
Right.
Hey, you want some real Canadiana? The night before when we were shooting this, they had all the celebrities because they shot like 8 shows in one day. And I got drunk with Bruno Gerussi. And he was telling me to get out of the business. And that, it's like, my kids always resented me for, get out, just get out. And, Chris Charlesworth was going to cry.
And who'd like to talk first?
Brian Adams? Fuck.
We'll be doing ants.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. This is it.
Well, he wanted to talk about ants. Did you notice that? I didn't necessarily want to talk about ants. I would have said Brian Adams. Summer of '69, pockmarks.
Ants.
Didn't he have bad skin?
Now,
I think I look like... Look at what the fuck am I doing? I don't understand. Like, it looks like I'm underneath the screen of Red, Black, and Picnic. I'm jerking it.
And you guys are doing so shitty. It looks like you're answering things Brian Adams has seen, not ants.
Things he's seen. Red, Black, Picnic. Brian Adams loved picnics.
Uh-oh, look at you. You are shitting your cinched pants.
But I am a little bit older, so I've got to make up for the time we missed.
Oh, yeah, of course. And you really tear this answer a whole new ass. Let's watch how it's done by a gay new wave cowboy.
They raid picnics.
I think you also get so desperate. You say something about the Pink Panther. Here you go. In fact, you go so much the team next to you thinks it's their turn.
They're taking off their headphones. Stop fucking.
Oh, there's the buzzer. And there goes the UNICEF village.
Whoa, you got to cross your fingers on
And you know,
this
I
one.
think
You
Chris
can
is
hang
like a
on to these,
scientist now.
3
You know,
points
so he
if
probably
you
was
figure
going,
what
"You're an
talking
idiot."
about. 3
Of
points.
course he's a
Okay.
scientist. He had to do something to make up for this
He's that
public
little
humiliation.
Steve.
It's like when a girl who's in
No,
high
no,
school
no.
who's kind of ugly
Let's
becomes
get
a
Martin
stripper
and
with a
Karen
boob
out here
job
right
to
now.
prove
Martin's
to the
coming.
world she's hot.
Karen,
Exactly.
get on out here.
And I don't know if
Trying
you
to
anyone
guess,
noticed, but I
you're
just
enjoying
pretty
the
much
music,
lost the
really?
game right there.
Oh, really? I didn't
Nice
notice
and
that.
loud for you.
Yeah.
There's no
All right.
chance in
We've
hell
got
that we
3
can actually
clue
win
words
it.
out of possible 10.
Why
We'll
didn't
give you
anybody
7 for you
make
to look at.
action
Wanna look
figures
at
of
'em?
all the
Let's
people
see
who
how
were
you
on
do.
this episode of Talk About?
Tiny,
For that very
Insect,
special crossover
Farm,
episode that we did, where we talk about Kington
Army,
Degrassi.
Workers for
And
3
check out the
points.
disrespect they have for you,
Ants.
Snake.
Ants.
Ants. It's ants, ants, ants. It could only be ants. There was no doubt. Nice. You guys are about to cry.
That's totally unfair.
All right.